Welcome back for the last time. I can't believe that this is video number 12, that we started this process 3 months ago. Now, last time we got you to build that knowledge and skills list for the role of a salesperson. So I hope you've done that. I hope you have now got that down somewhere. And that what you're doing is looking at where you are against that or members of your team and how you can improve those knowledge and skills to make yourselves better salespeople. If you apply all of the actions at the end of each video through this series, you will improve your knowledge and skills. What I want to do now is bring all of this together with one final element, and that is the Sporting Difference Performance Pyramid. What this is based on is best practice from both sport and business. Now, at the foundation of everything is discipline. I've seen this so much in the sporting side of things, and that discipline includes having the discipline to prepare for things, to do what you need to do, not what you like to do. It's such a critical part of the makeup of a salesperson and the makeup of a sports person. Now, when we talk about discipline, lots of managers struggle with that because they either become disciplinarians or they become too lax and they don't instill the discipline. Think about discipline, whether you're applying it to yourself personally or whether you're applying it to a team, as like the foundations of a house. You know that it's there, but you don't want to be going and revisiting it unless you see cracks appearing elsewhere. So that's what discipline is about. As a manager, don't be frightened to put in place what's non-negotiable and set out standards. And as a salesperson, make sure you have your own standards in place. What might they be? They could be the number of visits you have to do per day, a minimum and a target. It might be the quality of the materials that you carry around with you so they don't get all roughed up and dog-eared in the boot. Now, once we've got that discipline in place, ongoing process of knowledge and skills development. We've been talking about that all the way through the series. Sport has a very structured approach to that. They probably spend 80 to 90% of their time on preparation and development, and around about 10% of their time actually doing. We can't do that in business. We do a lot. We do all the time. But what we end up missing out on is making sure that we're continually developing our skills. And as markets change and as customer needs change, then the way in which we actually use our skills must change. So development should be part of an ongoing process. What you can't do is sit around and say, oh, the company's not giving me any training. Your life, your skills, your career, take responsibility for it. However, as a manager, I'm going to also put the responsibility on you. It is up to you to assess where the level of knowledge and skills are within your team. You can use the stuff that we did in the last video to do that. And then make sure that what you're doing is putting activities in place to keep improving their knowledge and skills. Now, next one that everybody talks about, motivation, the dreaded M word. Most managers don't understand it and they get it confused with happiness. I know loads of people who are happy at work and they're happy because they eat donuts and drink coffee all day. Motivation in a business sense means that what you are doing is working to achieve a specific objective and you're focused on that objective and you want to achieve that objective. Now, if we look at the next level, which is purpose, because that enables me to make a difference here. Purpose is your longer term goals. So in sport, what they have is each season they'll have some objectives for that season. Most football clubs will start a season by saying that the really good ones will want to win the league. Lower leagues, they might be talking about getting promotion or having a cup run or getting into the playoffs. That's your sense of purpose. At an individual level, the players may have a sense of purpose that actually has other elements to it. So they might be looking to try and attract the attention of the England manager with their performance that team for season, for instance. Or what they might be trying to do is actually get a transfer elsewhere. That happens as well. So just step back to that motivation for a second. What's the difference between the two? Motivation is that day-to-day work, that grind and getting out there and doing it every day so that what you can do is achieve that sense of purpose at the end. If you can have stage goals towards that purpose, monthly stuff is obviously one element of that. And in sales, we tend to have those stage goals defined as financial. Don't just have financial goals. Have development goals in place. Have career goals in place. It's actually been statistically proven countless times about how much more likely you are to succeed if you set yourself a goal and a plan in which to go for it. Somebody once said a goal without a plan is nothing other than a wish or a dream. It took me years to get my head around that, and it's true. Now, all of these elements of this performance pyramid are defined towards you securing a result. If you want to get the result that you're looking for, you've got to make sure that each level of the pyramid has the right level of care, that you put into place the disciplines and you abide by those disciplines, that you continually develop, you motivate yourself on a day-to-day basis, that you have a sense of purpose there that you and perhaps your team are all working towards. The answer is in one of those 4 levels if things aren't going well. All you've got to do is to know what to look for. Now, it's been 3 months. I've really enjoyed this. Maybe some of you will dip back into these from time to time. What I would say is keep developing your skills. That helps with your motivation. People who develop their skills a lot tend to be more motivated because they feel they're moving forwards. So, good luck. Good luck with whatever you have in front of you over the course of the next few weeks and months. But keep thinking back to these principles because they will carry you through in both the good times and the difficult times. And there's going to be plenty of both. Thanks very much for tuning into the series and for watching all the way through to the end. And I wish you luck with whatever you have to do.